Yeah, we're talking about it right now. That is an awesome idea.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
We're going to talk about it. I don't want them to share their thoughts too much,
Okay.
but we're about to talk about it in a few minutes. But in the meantime, happy Friday, fellas!
You! So you came back for one day.
And then I'm out.
That's good. That's
Right?
a good thing. And a Friday at that.
I love it. So I'm happy today.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're back.
And do I have some sunshine to look forward to?
A little bit. Starting off this morning.
I'll take it.
Starting off this morning. She brings the sunshine, doesn't she?
Crash. Breaking news this morning, tragedy in northwest Atlanta after an elderly woman is killed in a house fire. Naima Abdullahi joins us live now from the scene. And Naima, what are you learning?
Right now we're at the intersection of Collier Drive.
Turning now to last night's Democratic debate. This morning, voters have a clearer picture of the 20 Democratic candidates running for president. This comes after 2 nights of debates hosted by NBC News. Now, Sarah Dolph has the story from Miami.
For a second night.
And we'll have more on your reactions after last night's debate in the next half hour. Now, here are some of the other top stories we're following this Friday morning.
I'm Nick Sturtevant in the news.
Love the idea as well. And I want to point out one thing we saw on Natisha Lance's Instagram page for teachers out there. She wanted teachers to know that Target is starting discounts on school supplies on July 13th. So there are going to be some discounts if you want to help. And now it's time for a segment we like to call So They Say. Oh, I've missed saying that phrase. It is summertime, which means road trips are about to go down. In fact, I'm going on one today. According to a new study, the average American will spend 23 hours on road trips this summer. That's a lot of time. So prepare yourself to say, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
We continue to stay on top of our breaking news. Fire crews battling heavy flames and burglar bars trying to save a woman in an early morning house fire. Those flames engulfing the home on Collier Drive. Around 1 this morning, after breaking down the front door, Atlanta fire crews say they found the elderly woman dead inside. We have a crew on scene and we'll bring you the very latest online and on air. And it's a video that went viral. A former NFL player choked and slammed to the ground during an arrest in Henry County back in 2017. Now an arrest warrant is out for that officer. And Nick Sturtevant is in the newsroom. And Nick, we'll hear from the former football player today, right?
Yeah, that's right, Fran. Later this morning, Desmond Merrill.
Thank you, Nick. And this morning, a Raven County mother is in jail facing charges in the death of her toddler. We're told the 1.5-year-old was found unresponsive in the pool at a home in Clayton County on Wednesday. Now, the GBI says the child was left unsupervised and died from drowning. Now to some other top stories we're following this Friday morning. Tragic family violence. A father takes the life of his 2-year-old son and then kills himself. We're told the boy's mother called 911 yesterday, saying Christian Castro had beaten her up and taken their son. When deputies arrived to the home, Castro was pulling into another home next to where he lived in Hiram. Deputies say he then fired several shots at them before driving off, his son in his lap, eventually shooting his son and then himself. Innocent cries now heard around the world. A newborn baby found in a plastic bag and left for dead is now touching lives as over 1,000 people have reached out to become her forever family.
At the time, I was just a dad, you know. There was a baby crying that needed help. I picked it up and did what he had to do.
Forsyth deputy Terry Roper was the first to hold baby India. He says he instinctively responded like a father would. So much, Liza. All right, folks, let's get into what's going on in other news. And these are some of the stories that you'll see also in your social media feeds, maybe on Facebook, maybe Instagram. The Clayton County Animal Shelter is asking for your help this morning. Some animals don't have much time left. The shelter is out of space at both of its facilities. More pets are typically turned in around holidays like the 4th of July when people are leaving town for a vacation. Look at these faces. If they aren't able to find these animals homes soon, they will have to make a hard decision to put them down. It costs less than $100 to adopt just one of these animals. This includes rabies shots and spaying and neutering for the animals. And Beyonce said it best, let me upgrade ya. Underground Atlanta is about to get a pretty big facelift. The city announcing its redevelopment, and it looks pretty lit, honestly. You be the judge. Take a look. So according to our partners with the Atlanta Business Chronicle, you can expect new apartments, an entertainment venue, and the famous Yotel Hotel. The Yotel is a modern hotel with a 320-room high-tech hotel concept that features automated luggage concierge and delivery robots. I'm not kidding, I said delivery robots. Yeah, construction on the $450 million plan is expected to begin next year. And when I visit, I'm gonna say, YOLO, I'm at the Yotel, get it? Corny. All right, now it's time for a segment we like to call So They Say. All right, folks, you know what time it is. You see on screen, it is time for Friday's edition of The A Scene, and I am coming back, and we are talking and dishing with celebrities. In fact, we are dishing with Clint Eastwood, baby. Production for Eastwood's next film, The Ballad of Richard Jewell, has officially kicked off this week in Midtown, and the all-star director took some time out of his busy schedule to savor one of the city's most popular Italian restaurants, Antico, baby. But that's not all. He joined his famous friends John Hamm, Kathy Bates, and Sam Rockwell, who are also in the film. So what do A-listers munch on while they're in the A? I got the scoop for you. Sorrento lemon chicken made with garlic, wild oregano, and a splash of olive oil. I had to do it. Up next, we are gaming for a good cause. The A Scene went to Access Replay for Gamers Beat Cancer. Access Replay is the premier entertainment and event facility for video games and esports. Proceeds from the benefit will now go towards funding pediatric cancer research and providing young cancer patients with gaming and entertainment consoles. And last, we sat down with the legendary Dallas Austin, who was just inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Man, what doesn't this guy do? The Atlanta native opened up about his career journey with the A Scene inside his home in Buckhead.
I didn't even know the Songwriters Hall of Fame existed, to tell you the truth, until because it was always something that was kept away from kind of our type of songwriters. It was like either Burt Bacharach, Carol Bayer Sayer. Like you had to be like way beyond even be considered. I almost called it like a secret society in a way, you know. And then when I got nominated for it, and obviously I've heard of it, you know, over the last few years and stuff. But for us, it was always like, can we get a Grammy? You know, and that was our highest height. We never really thought about being in something that was really that untouchable.
And he definitely is untouchable. He is out of this world. Congratulations again to Mr. Austin. And as always, folks, for more of The A Scene, make sure you visit our website, 11alive.com/The A Scene. My producer, Ryan Dennis, is actively updating this site so you can find out what's filming in your neck of the woods. And hey, if you see any celebrities this weekend, who knows? Make sure you use the hashtag The A Scene to be featured. Chesley, over to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Francesca. Take a look at the skies over Cobb County.
Welcome back to Morning Rush. Here's a look at the top 3 things you need to know before heading out the door this morning. Coming in at number 1, a person of interest. In the search for a missing Utah college student, 23-year-old Mackenzie Lewick has been missing for more than 10 days. She was last seen arriving at the Salt Lake City airport and taking a lift to a park just after 3 a.m. Now, investigators began searching a home, digging up the backyard. The homeowner has been named a person of interest, but no arrests have been made at this time. And coming in at number 2, remembering the victims of a deadly shooting at a Maryland newspaper. Today marks 1 year since a gunman entered the Capitol Gazette, killing 5 employees and injuring others. The governor designated this day as Freedom of the Press Day in Maryland. A memorial garden dedication, a moment of silence, and a concert are all part of the planned events later today. And coming in at number 3, a small plane makes a daring landing. The pilot landing the aircraft on a river in Elmont, California. The pilot reported the engine suddenly quit, and he was forced to land a few miles from the San Gabriel Valley Airport. Fortunately, he was not hurt.